Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Let's see where Bank Nifty will move tomorrow, what strategy we need to apply, whether it will be a jackpot expiry or it will be a sideways momentum. Let's see where we need to position ourselves and how we have to play for tomorrow's market. Before that, let's look today's market. What has happened? As soon as the market opened, it was a big gap up and a gap sustained, and there was a buyer in the market. Buyer didn't let the sellers to get the prices on the lower side. He took straight on the upper side and he found somewhat liquidity on the higher side. He found the liquidity on the higher side and the market came little bit down and there was still a buyer. No position today at these levels because there was too much liquidity in the market. So once the market has bidded up, as we have noticed, like the buyer bought at a higher prices, buyer bought at a higher price, and at the same time the seller was providing the liquidity even at higher prices. So when the buyer noticed like seller is providing at a higher prices, why would he go and buy at a higher price? He just waited for the lower prices, so the market flushed down and the buyer found a liquidity somewhere at these levels at the opening prices. Once the buyer has found the liquidity, again he took the market a bit up. You can notice like the buyer is buying at higher prices, absolutely no sellers, no selling activity took place. It was just a buyer. He was buying at even at higher and lower prices, even at the lower prices he was buying. So it was very much clear and it wasn't much trending market, much was a sideways momentum. And after 2 o'clock there was little bit of a breakout here, little bit of a breakout, and it accumulated here and market took resistance at 37,475 at futures market and 37,300 at cash market, and it came down. So net to net at the closing point there was a still buying activity which took place, like the big players entered into the market and they bought the market up. As you have noticed, like a very good amount of cumulative delta took place. So let's see the structure of the market. Structure, as you notice, like first half of the session it was like too much of liquidity was provided in the market. As market went up, there was a back bidding, it went up, again a back bidding, it went up, a back bidding, went up, and a back bidding, almost like it was a range bound market. Little bit of a breakout took place, again there was a back bidding, again a consolidation and a breakout which took place, and it flushed back again. A back bidding was happening in the market. So almost it was like a sideways market. So what we need to do for tomorrow's market, how we have to play for tomorrow. Friends, if you notice one thing, at higher prices every day, like last couple of days the market is having a gap up and the gap up is being sustained, means there is a buyer who wants to buy the market at higher and higher prices, and the market even closed at a higher price. So first strategy, we need to look like where the markets will be open. If the market is opening at a, just a second, if the market is opening at a gap up somewhere like 35,500 or 35,450 or 35,400, we have to look the price action again, whether is it coming down or is it taking support and it is going up. When the market is coming down and when it is going up, we have to enter at the higher side. If the market is able to hold at this higher prices, then when the market is coming down looking for a liquidity and when it is going up, we have to enter, we have to position ourselves somewhere here. If the market is opening flat, we have to see whether the market is taking the support somewhere here, is it coming down, and when it is crossing up, we have to position ourselves somewhere here. If it is coming down, I think my suggestion is like better to avoid the market, because as you have noticed one thing in the market, there was a continuous buyer in the market from 2 days the buyer is buying the market. So whenever if it comes at a lower prices, he might be ready to buy the market. So what retail traders or most of the retailers do is like, all right, the market has gapped down and it is started to coming down, they start to buy the put options or they try to short the market. Sometimes what it happens when it comes down, as you've noticed here, as soon as the market came down, there was enough liquidity in the market. Immediately it was a back bidding. There was a back bidding in the market. So you might see this kind of a price action. So I don't suggest you to go for a put option until and unless there is a huge profit booking. I prefer you to buy the market up and book your profit till 37,800. You might see the target for tomorrow like 37,800. What if the market is open somewhere flat and if started to trade somewhere in this range bound? If the market is trading somewhere in this range bound, wait till 12:30, position yourself somewhere here. Don't position at first time or second time, somewhere like third time you position yourself at 12:30 and wait for a breakout and book your profit and hold the position till 3:15. Don't close your position before 3:15, hold it until 3:15 and see, like, up until the institutions close their position, don't close your position. You might have a jackpot expiry, like somewhere like you can even buy like 37,500 call options or 37,600 call options. If market is holding these price points and if it is coming down, you might enter with one or two lots of a put options here, somewhere like 37,000 put options you can buy, 36,900 put options you can buy, and you can hold up until 36,900 or 36,800. There might be a chance the market might come and fill this gap. But if the market open gaps down, wait for the market, let it decide whether it wants to go down or it wants to come up. If it is coming up like today as it did, as soon as it came down, as soon as it came down, and when the market went up, you have to position yourself somewhere here. You could have enjoyed up until here like 100-150 points. So what it happened is, like, when the market is coming, when it is coming for a liquidity, it will find the liquidity somewhere at the bottom level, and sometimes immediately it will backbid and it will trigger all the stop losses and it will rally. As you've noticed here, I'll just clear all this thing. As you've noticed here, I'll take you at a 5 minutes time frame. As you've noticed at a 5 minutes time frame, the market got sold into. It came in the search of a liquidity. It came in the search of liquidity and there was a sell-off. As you've noticed, it found the liquidity somewhere here and immediately it backbidded. You've noticed like so many of the stops would have been triggered here. So you have to look into this kind of a momentum. Here your call options and put options will increase immediately. You might have a trending market tomorrow, as today it was completely a range bound market. I hope we can find some jackpot expiry. If something it is there, I'll be posting at the Telegram channel. Please do subscribe my Telegram channel. I'll be providing the link at down below of this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe my channel and please share it to your friends. I'll be posting much interesting videos with the help of the order flow. This is a complete unique channel where you can't see anywhere on YouTube, like someone is doing analysis based on the order flow chart. Thank you so much.